The Sonata procedure begins by inserting the device tip through a dilated cervix into the endometrial cavity. Here we see a cross-section of the uterine wall, including the serosal boundary. Also visible is a type 2 fibroid. It measures approximately 4 centimeters. To begin targeting, the physician will articulate the ultrasound tip and orient the device towards the center of mass. The Smart Guide control on the handpiece is then used to set depth and size of the ablation as shown by the red ellipse. The concentric green ellipse is the thermal safety border, which delineates the distance at which the tissue is safe from the potential of thermal damage. The objective in targeting is to position the device and Smart Guide to maximize the amount of the three-dimensional fibroid mass to be ablated inside the red ablation zone, while keeping the green thermal safety border inside the serosal boundary. Once the fibroid is targeted, it's time to drive the introducer tip into the fibroid. The device tracks introducer deployment and indicates where the user will stop based upon the Smart Guide position set earlier. A calibration step is performed to align the Smart Guide to the deployed introducer tip in the image, ensuring precise ablation position. Next, the needle electrode arrays can be driven into the fibroid tissue to the size selected earlier with the Smart Guide. The user is careful to maintain position while pushing needles into firm tissue. Software will again track the deployment and indicate where to stop. A final safety rotation is then performed to ensure that the green thermal safety border is fully clear of the serosa, so that all the thermal effects of the ablation will remain inside the uterus. The user can then proceed to ablation, which can be initiated by a press of a foot switch and proceed to completion automatically. The user may stop the ablation at any time with the foot switch. Tissue will heat up and hold at target temperature for a time period determined by the Smart Guide size selected earlier during targeting. When ablations are complete, the software will prompt the physician through retraction. Follow-up ablations can be performed on larger fibroids to maximize fibroid treated, or other fibroids may be treated inside the uterus.